My name is Ty Wallace. I am here to talk about tasers and how they design. Tasers are designed as brief, paralyzing electrical charge. Tasers spread out 90% throughout America and 18,000 states. You only see police officers carrying tasers a lot. In 2000, police began to carry stun guns. Taser were put in the market as a non-lethal alternative for controlling combative or uncooperative subjects initially. Tasers put a few restrictions on weapon use. The tasers company charged with their laws over time restrictions warning became worse. The reason the restriction is higher is because the rare case that tasers can cause fatal disruption in the heart. So if a regular person is carrying a taser and it's a non-lethal weapon and a regular person shoots a person and they die from the taser, it causes fatal disruption and paralyze them or make their heart stop working and they can die. That's why you only see police officers carrying this weapon. I'm about to talk now about how tasers work. Tasers contain barbed darts and fire compressed nitrogen. When the trigger pulls and the release thin wire, and releases a thin wire. I'm sorry. Tasers have cartridges that like at the bottom of the taser it's like a clip like for a gun, but it's a taser. So the front of the weapon it holds more than one cartridge. In a cartridge, when it comes out, it can either have 2 to 3. So when you shoot one, you can have many more shots than just one shot. That's why police officers have more than one cartridge. I'm also about to get into another mode, which is called drive stun mode. The drive stun mode works in close range, then aims directly at someone. So you will see a lot of women carry the drive stun mode, and it's cheaper than a regular taser. You have to press it against the person's body. That's what you see a lot of women doing. You don't see a lot of men carrying tasers. You see a lot of men carrying handguns than tasers, drive stun tasers. And women use tasers to cause extreme pain for the opposite person. I'm about to get into electrical power. Depending on the model, the dart and nitrogen propel are housed in cartridges with 1 or 2 shots. The model ×2 fires more than 1 shot. That's why I had said before. It's called the ×2 shot. Before reloading the taser releases a 5-second trigger pull of shock. So the taser's job is to decapitate the muscle contraction. So once you're shot, you're paralyzed for a little minute. The amount the cartridges is $35 per cartridge. So per round is $35. I know, right? Crazy. But handguns with bullets is worse, depending on what type of bullet it is. But I'm getting into tasers, not handguns. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is cartridges. Tasers market several different cartridges within a range from 15 feet to 25 feet, which means once you pull the trigger, and depending on what range you're in, if it's a 15 feet cartridge, then it's probably going to be cheaper. If it's 25 feet, it's going to be more. The typical cartridge contains a small nitrogen canister and 1 pair of barbed needle-like dart attached to a copper thin wire. I'm about to get into the battery. Each cartridge can fire only a pair of darts. The taser rechargeable battery can deliver multiple shocks both through the wire or the drive stun mode. By pressing the trigger while contacts on the weapon barrel are pressed directly into the subject's body. So that's getting to the battery. I'm about to get into the cost of the taser. And it's going to be crazy. The cost of a taser is like a lot of money. Tasers are a significant expense for police departments. That's why I was talking about. You only see police officers with tasers more than a regular person, particularly smaller ones. The prices for models most commonly used by police range from roughly $850 to as much as $1,500 per weapon. That's what I mean. It's expensive for just a taser. And then the ammo capacity for it is $35, probably more, depending on the feet and the range of it. Depending on the model quantity, purchase, and payment plan, last year, Los Angeles Police Department signed a contract to buy 4,400 additional X26P. Those are a type of taser, which is a smaller single-fire taser that is very populated with the law enforcement. That's what police officers carry, at X26P. And law enforcement agencies illustrated here is the most expensive tasers times 2, which can fire 2 sets of bar without charging cartridges. So I'm also going to get into the company real quick, and then that's it. That's all I have to talk about. My friend keep walking past. Tasers recently changed the name to Axton Enterprise. That's where the tasers come from. They come from a guy named Axton. There's a 100,000 square foot facility in Scottsdale, Arizona. The company employ 699 people full-time, as well as 202 temporary workers as of December 31st, 2016. And that's all I have to talk about with tasers. And yeah.